All right. Hey guys, it's Adam here with Pillow Profits on a lovely Thursday. Hope your sales are kicking. Hope your Father's Day designs are hitting hard. I'm sorry for the late start there. Right before I turned it on, my whole computer just had a massive power surge. So, that's life, entrepreneur life. You just got to roll with the punches sometimes. But let me know how you guys are doing. I can see you guys coming in here in the chat box. Let's see. Hey, Tony, how's it going? Hey, Teresa. Awesome. So, yeah, I was up like super late last night. I want to tell you guys like a story about last night. I was up super late last night, and the factory that we work with in China, they sent the first full printed backpacks, the images of them. And I was like, whoa. I mean, they look like absolutely spectacular. So I'm just like incredibly pumped for the school season. Even though school's letting out right now, I can't wait for the kids to get back into school because I know those are going to be huge sellers for everybody. But just to give you guys like an idea of like what we do to get those products into the app, because I know it's like kind of mysterious, like what do we really do and how do we make the whole thing happen? And essentially what we do is we actually source our own materials, like every buckle, every zipper, every single piece of fabric. We have to actually go out and we have to source it from other material factories in China. And that can take anywhere from 2 to 3, sometimes even 4 months just to get the materials. After that, we actually go ahead and we make samples, and we go through a lot of samples. We want to make sure that the quality is there. We can ship it safely, and sometimes we have to make 5 or 6 different samples. After we get a working sample, then I hand it off to our team of designers, and those are the guys that kind of wrap the art around those super realistic mock-ups, and we have real photographers take real pictures, and then we hand it to these designers, and that can take several weeks to get those images with the art looking super real. Then the final step is we give it to our programmers who put it into the app. So I just wanted to kind of break down how exactly what we do behind the scenes to get these products into the app. And a lot of the times it can take like 3 to 4 months just to get one product into the app. And I'm kind of embarrassed to say, how many nights I'm sitting here in front of my computer at like 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning when the sun is coming up, and I'm just talking to the sourcers, I'm talking to the designers, and it's really like a super involved process. But when we get to see you guys selling that stuff for the first time, like last night when we saw those backpacks coming out of the production line, it totally makes the entire thing super worth it. And all those months and all of those hundreds of hours. And we have designers from Tunisia, Serbia, Philippines, and like all this international effort. It really is cool when we finally get to see you guys selling the stuff with your custom printed designs. So that's pretty much what's going on over here. If you guys got the mail out, I wanted to kind of give you an update of what's going on inside the Pillow Profits company right now. So since we started putting out like these free trainings like the Father's Day and the sales page training and all this free content, our customer support has actually is 10 times more volume than it was just like a few weeks ago, which is great because we can see that you guys have like a ton of passion for learning about how to sell the Pillow Profits products, which is exactly what we want. But you guys know, like first and foremost, my company is more of like a software and fulfillment company. So I talked to Ken and Dwight last night, like really late at night, and I was like, hey guys, we're getting like tons of people asking just like basic questions about your training, and we're not really sure that we can get to all of it. It's just like literally kind of overwhelming us a little bit, which again, we're really excited to see. Everybody's being super passionate about learning, but I only have like a small team of customer support. So I said, is there anything we can do for, like the people that want more one-on-one, like really in-depth training? Because right now we're really busy adding in products and doing our thing. Is there anything we can do to help these people out? So we put our heads together for a few hours, and what we came up with is like, we were like, well, why don't, since we can't help everybody because Ken and Dwight have to run their business and I have to run my business, we were like, well, what about like an event? Like maybe that would be an outstanding opportunity to try to help people in a small group setting. So this isn't going to be a sales pitch or anything, and we're not going to have like a huge event with tons of people. But I think at the end of this call, Ken and Dwight have been working all day to try to like set something up with a page or something. And if you guys are interested, of course, you can definitely attend. It's going to be a training on a one-on-one training, and I'll be there for Pillow Profits products. And if you don't want to go, that's going to be your choice for sure. But either way, our goal here is to give you as much free content as we possibly can. But just for the people that really want to get their questions answered on like a more one-on-one thing, we're going to try to set something up for you guys. And Ken and Dwight will have more information about that. So it looks like everybody's here. And this is a really cool training that they have today. I'm really excited. So this is like one of our favorite things to talk about, which is how do we establish site credibility? So a lot of brands work on this for years and years and years and spend millions of dollars. And Ken and Dwight have kind of figured out some hacks, if you will, to actually like really make this a quick, easy, and super affordable process. So without further ado, I'm going to just get Ken in here. Ken, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Awesome. All right. So so let's just, I guess, is everybody here? It looks like it. So if you want to take it over and kind of show these guys how to build up their site credibility, go right ahead.
Okay, well, let's get started. Can everybody see my screen and hear me okay? I'm on my YouTube page here. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, who wants to see a campaign that is live that has done, I don't know if it's done $1 million, but maybe it has. It's close. Don't have the exact numbers, but okay. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at a campaign. And here's what we're going to do tomorrow on the Q&A. We're going to do just a Q&A tomorrow, and you're going to be able to ask your questions. We're going to try and give you all the answers we can, and we're going to provide you with this layout. And what we're going to do is it is a basic template that will end up looking like this. And before we get into the Q&A, I'm going to do a run through and show you how to make your template look exactly like this, or maybe it'll be a Pillow Profits product. This was just a t-shirt that we ran. You'll be able to use it for any Pillow Profits products. And I'll set one up live so you can see exactly what I do to customize it and how I make it look perfect on desktop and mobile. So we're going to do that live. It's going to be recorded. We'll get it out to you. And I think you'll enjoy seeing how we actually structure the page and how you can build the exact same thing. So anyway, this is what the page looks like. And what we're going to do is go through the basic elements for credibility, and then I'm going to show you how you can build your own credibility, how you can do it fast, and how you can do it for cheap, and how you can do it for one time. So let's take a look at some of the very basic elements. Of course, we have returns and toll-free. That was covered on the first call. But seeing we're talking about credibility, we want to make sure that we cover these topics and cover each point. The toll-free number gives your site credibility. It's going to give it more buying power. The ability to return a product or to know that you do take returns, incredibly powerful. Having your order tracking on here is really powerful. Those three things you always want to have on here. This one we have on our main site. We haven't put the order tracking on here. It would just take a minute to turn that on. The next thing that we want to take a look at, and now we're not talking about the structure, we're just talking about the elements that give us credibility. This one right here, see happy customers below. The 4.5-star rating, this is a graphic. Now, we're going to show you how to do this cheaper than using things like Judge Me and the review apps that end up costing you money, and you know, they end up being a bit of a headache to manage and look after and install and all that. We do something really simple. We generate our return, our happy customers, and we set it up one time and we just use it over and over again. We use it on all pages. We try and put it on the home page, and we try and put it on all of our product pages. People are programmed to check out reviews. This has become so common to see the 4.5 stars or the 3 stars or the 5 stars. People instantly know that it means that there's reviews. Okay, so, and this is probably going to be one of our shorter calls, which is totally fine. As long as we cover the points, you're going to be just fine. One thing that we like to do is put our branding on the page so that they're seeing it at the top and they're seeing it in various places on the page. So we like to put a watermark on here. We like to brand it. It reinforces the company. Okay. Another thing that's going to give you credibility is using images with colored backgrounds. We always use this because it's nice and clean, and it really helps with the presentation when they first jump on. So we use the cutout images, but we do not use them on our page. We like to use as much as possible, put backgrounds, and we like to use live mock-ups like Pillow Profits has with the handbags and the tote bags and the canvas high top sneakers and a bunch of things. They've got some really great images, and they're PSDs, so on most of them you can change the backgrounds, maybe even on all of them. But this is what we do. This adds more credibility. Okay, and let's go down. And let's take a look at the happy customers. This is one of the biggest things, and we'll spend a bit of time here. First, let's go down to the credibility, the bottom part here. And this is the money-back guarantee. This always gives the credibility. They see that it's 100% satisfaction guarantee, that you've got easy returns. Money-back guarantee, we're going to make you happy. This one we always put on our pages. And of course, location and our links. Of course, you know, these t-shirts, they all ship out of the US. You know, if you're selling Pillow Profits products and you actually want to have something like this, you can just put "we are located in," so that they know that they're dealing with an American company, or that there's an office in the U.S. Having an address on here, a U.S. address, if you're selling into the U.S., is really powerful. I had somebody that I know of that was selling a really cool water bottle, and they tried to sell it into Australia, and they could not get the sales. So what they did is they set up a quick domain that was a .au, an Australian domain, and they put an Australian address on here, one that they had the rights to use, and their sales took right off. People in the U.S. like to see a U.S. address. The product may arrive from China, or of course you may ship it to a fulfillment company and they might do the distribution for you, so it's coming from a U.S. address. Totally up to you. But if I'm selling into the U.S., I want to have a U.S. address on here. Now, we use a U.S. address for returns. This company that we deal with actually will take our returns, not that we have a lot, but we can ship them all to one place. He'll warehouse them for cheap, and then we'll use those for contests and giveaways and for reselling the items. It gives us an easy place to deal with the products that we need to move. Let's deal with happy customers. Now, these can be reviews. You can have a block quote under each picture, which is even better than just the picture of the happy customer. Because we're selling a t-shirt, we're showing off a bunch of t-shirts. In general, we mix this together. We've got people holding pillowcases, and we got people holding tote bags, and they're all different designs, and it's just to give it that credibility. And we like to put the block quote in general underneath the picture, so it looks like a little review. You might put it in quotations, so it's all part of the image. And you don't need to have as many images as we have on here, although we like to have that many. Now, the nice thing about doing this is you've got real people, you've got real pictures, they're holding real products, and it is going to really help your sales to have this on every sales page. You have a mixture of all the products, you do it once. Judge me and the others, you're going to pay like $10 or $12 every month for, after 10 months you've spent $120 or $150. This is a one-time shot, and we're going to talk a little bit about how to set this up. You might be in the nurse niche, you might be in the firefighter niche, you might be in the plumber niche, you might sell t-shirts, or you might sell pillowcases, or you might sell tote bags to these various niches. Maybe you're doing those awesome large tote bags for the nurses. They pack it to work. All their gear inside there. They are absolutely awesome. We bring the products into our house. We take live pictures. Now, let's talk about some of the things that we can do. First of all, you have family and friends. If you order a bunch of products, you could order one of each item with a different design, and you might end up having 10, 11, 12 Pillow Profits products, whatever they are, and you could build this graphic out of one person. You could build this as large as you want. You put your say 10 Pillow Profits products in here, and what you can do is you can get different people, and this is where the family and friends comes in, is I will just pass a pillowcase, stuff it with a pillow, and I'll get somebody to hold that thing up. I'll take a picture, and then I'll ask them, what do you think of this product? What do you think of the quality? It's really important that they give you honest feedback. You don't want to put anything in here that is false. You need to tell them, tell me what you think of this, and give me your honest feedback. It's going to help you in a number of ways. If a bunch of your friends say, oh, I don't like it, it's probably not the product that you want to launch. But if they say, oh, this is really great, this is fantastic, I love this thing, you can use that caption, and you can put under the image, take a real life shot, varying backgrounds, real life. We got people who take pictures at angles, and I don't know why that seems to be so popular, but we've got lots of people that take pictures at an angle. Maybe it was just an accident the way they took it. I have no idea. Oh, this one's taking it from the mirror, I guess. Anyway, family, friends, take the pictures. Don't use the same person for multiple reviews. Just take one picture of one product. Now, it's going to give you the products to have in your house. You might even be able to get some video reviews done. Those things are really cool. You can then use those for ad images, for your ads on Facebook. Now, what do we do with all these images when they're done? We use them for carousels, Facebook carousel ads. You can put a whole bunch of these in there, and people are going to scroll through the carousel and see all your happy customers and put your little block quote on there, and of course they're all clickable to the product. So if you've got 10 different people holding up a large leather tote bag, you're going to build a great carousel. You could build a great slideshow and turn it into a Facebook video ad. You could use these as single image posts. You can use these as content on a fan page. These pictures will give you the best credibility. There is nothing like seeing images of real people holding a real product. Now let's talk about the next level. Let's talk about this one. I just grabbed this image, but this will give you an idea. On a number of occasions we've done this, we've taught this before. This one is really powerful, but you have to do this one right. If you call ahead to the local fire department and you make an appointment to come in and see the head dude, there's a very slim chance if you say, hey, I'm promoting my website. I want your guys to throw on t-shirts and stand in front of a fire truck and smile and be happy. There's a very slim chance that he's going to say, oh, yes, we'd love to do that. He probably wouldn't love to do that. But we've all seen the firemen standing outside the grocery store with a boot, raising funds. Firefighters love to raise funds. Nurses love to raise funds. They're always dealing with sick kids, different individuals. They always like to raise money. If you go in and talk to them and say, look, this is what we're doing, and if we can just get 4 or 5 of your firemen to quickly throw on the t-shirt, stand in front of that truck, let me take a quick picture, I'm going to make a one-time donation right now to your fundraiser. It's so hard for them to say no because it's their mandate, it's their goal, their objective is to raise money. Now, nurses will do the same thing. You can get in touch with one nurse. She can line up 5 friends. You can get them to meet you. Now, at the hospital is a great place. If you're going to meet with a local plumber, you would want him standing in front of his plumber van. It has to be a recognizable item. Otherwise, it's just a dude holding a tote bag. It's just a dude holding up a pair of shoes. Now, if you can line this up, you do your plumber design, you bring down the shoes and you say, hey, when we're done, you can have the shoes. He's going to be totally happy with that. You know, badass plumber. He's going to love those shoes. Line it up, order in the right size, go down there in, take 2 or 3 weeks, go down there and have him throw on his new pair of shoes, standing by his plumber van, take a few pictures, and boom, you've got ad images, you've got carousels, you've got videos, you've got everything that you need to make your site credible, to make your ads credible. You can get that all done for really cheap. He's going to be happy. The plumber's going to love the shoes. The nurses, give them a pair of shoes. Tell the firefighters to throw on the shoes. Take a picture of everyone wearing the shoes or holding them up. You guys can keep your pair of shoes. I'll make the donation. You could make those shoes special for that fire department. The t-shirt is just to give you an idea of what you want to do. For all the different niches, put it in a real scene. It's going to give you real credibility. It's a real business. He's holding up your shoes. Give him the shoes. Happy plumber. Okay, let's, now before we get into the questions, we're right on track here. It's been about 30 minutes. I'm going to take only a few questions at the end because tomorrow we're going to do the live setup of the template. I'm going to show you how to build a killer page. And then we're going to do lots of Q&A. And on Tuesday, you're going to get your killer sales page template delivered to you. And we're going to be providing you with our little Father's Day design pack for Pillow Profits products. They've never been released. In fact, our former Disney designer, who's on full-time with us, is building those designs right now. So they are fresh and never put out before. We're even going to put out a little video to show you how we would do some creative targeting and set up the ads for those. So before we take questions, Dwight has put together, we've sort of themed this page for Pillow Profits. I'll show you what it looks like. This is Dwight's quick page after Adam gave us the green light. What we did is we put on this page, you'll see it here, actual testimonials. Now, go ahead and watch those and let me explain what we've got. Every once in a while we do a live event. This event is going to be based on the exact same thing that you would get with one-on-one personal coaching. The exact same thing that we charge a fortune for, we're going to be teaching at the live event. Now, the testimonials you'll see on here, these aren't from a few people that did really well and we thought we'd throw them up. This was 100% of the people that were at our last live event. How big was that event? There were 6 people. We actually had 6 people come to our live event. We're not hooked on the big numbers. Adam flew all the way up there to watch us, meet with us, and hang out with us and go for dinner and have some fun. Adam will be, the one and only Adam Rader will be at this event, and how could he not be there if it's named Pillow Profits Live 17? This is happening in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. No, we're not having an event in the US and we're not having one in Europe. One of our main guys that always comes, he's worked with us for years. He has dialysis. He lives in Florida. If we have it in Vancouver, he can get treatment in Seattle. And Vancouver is a really great place because everyone that's in Europe can get there with a nonstop flight. So it's in Vancouver. Every one of our testimonials from the people that was at the event, you'll find them on here. We're not putting just the select testimonials. Now, this isn't a sales pitch. If you want to come to this event, fantastic. We're going to put the link in there. You can check this thing out. And we'll see it's $1,997. And I'll show you what it looks like on the sign up. Oh, no, it's not. Dwight has changed that for the Pillow Profits people, $1,497. That's cheap compared to $5,000 a day for coaching. Anyway, this is it. You can check out every person that was at the event. You can check out the testimonials here. If you want to come, great. If you have any questions, I don't know, don't get in touch with Adam. You guys will swamp him. We can take questions right now. And if you have questions about the event, go ahead. That's totally fine. If you have questions about the sales page that we're going to give you tomorrow, that's cool. Anything you want, we'll take a few questions. And then tomorrow, we'll have some fun building the page and doing a live Q&A. So let me go up here. And once again, we have literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of questions. So I'm going to take some of the more recent ones here. Okay, where can I find the first video in the series? They're all going to be mailed to you, the entire series. What are you going to do with that? I have no idea.
Adam actually attached the links to the first 2 in his email he sent out today. And I believe he will attach the replay for this one in the email he sends out tomorrow, reminding people about the Q&A session. So expect them from Adam in the emails from him.
Excellent. Let's get into a couple of the questions. How do we launch our first product or two without having dozens of designs to make our website look trustworthy? Everybody starts somewhere. Don't worry about that. You bring them right to the campaign. Of course, this one here is campaign driven. When you set up our template, if you're using ClickFunnels, if not, just get them in Shopify. It doesn't matter if you have one product in there, just get it out there and start selling it. Don't worry about things to start with. When I talk about credibility, it's going to take you 2 or 3 weeks or a month. Don't worry about it. Start selling. Sales won't be as great without the credibility, but you'll still get your sales. And let's see. Let's take a look. Please make the event in the USA. Once again, just covered that. The cost of the flights from the US to Vancouver are very cheap, and a lot of them are direct from the main centers. It's well worth the trip. The other reason it's in Vancouver is because it's only an hour flight for Dwight and me. How convenient. We get there, we're not tired, and we like to stay on top of our game. Don says Vancouver, yes. That is excellent. Don says he's in. Hey, that's excellent. A seaplane ride away. Well, I would imagine that you're either on Vancouver Island or you're in Vancouver, Washington, or Seattle, somewhere around there. I wish I could join, but I'm in Saskatchewan. Oh my goodness, that is where Dwight is from. He is a big Saskatchewan Rough Riders fan. Bit of an idiot when it comes to that. You should see his shoes. You want to see his pillow profile?
Yes.
Yellowitz.
Yes, I do have a watermelon head.
Yellowitz, can you get your watermelon head and your Saskatchewan shoes? Let's show them the real shoes.
Okay. But first,
we're going to have some fun. Yellowitz is going to show you how Saskatchewan he is.
This is okay. My room, my office is a mess though.
Oh, who cares?
Okay, hold on. Let me hit my key. How do I get my?
There's a video thing on the left-hand side.
Oh, there it is. That should turn my camera on. Here it is.
And I think you have to make yourself the. Oh yeah, there you go. Attaboy, Yellowitz.
Like it?
There's Saskatchewan. Look at that. Okay, show me your shoes. Ah, look at that.
Those Adam Raider shoes right there.
Hey, what about the new running shoes?
They're in the other room. They're in the front closet because I wear them every day.
Why don't you run out and get them?
No, because then you'd see my messy room.
Who cares? It looks fine.
Would you love the helmet? Love the
one? I love it. Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, I'm turning the camera on. Goodbye.
He's going to go into
awesome.
Okay. You guys are going to love these. He wears them every day. He loves these shoes so much. He said they're super comfortable.
Yeah, I wear those runners every day. Cool. Anyway, keep going, Ken. The questions are piling up.
I know.
That was really cool. Like I didn't even think of that angle to kind of approach those groups that are fundraising. If you guys are maybe that might be like a little bit intimidating for some people. I've actually had some really big sellers just get a pair of running shoes and literally just take out their iPhone and show themselves wearing it. That's it. And they're using that as ads. Like maybe they'll go to a park and literally just film themselves sitting on a park bench and wearing the shoes. And it's like converting like crazy. And it takes a lot of the fear away from your buyer because, you know, there's a lot of like weird scams online, especially with products. So when they see you, when they see like an actual person wearing it, well, it takes away all of the fear. Like, am I going to get it? Or is this even a real company? Well, of course it is. We can see the shoes in real life. So just something really simple like that. If some of the things that Ken was showing might seem like a little bit intimidating or a little bit advanced, that's okay because you can always work up to that. But just to get started, it can be really helpful just to wear them yourself. because nobody can tell who you are by seeing your ankles, right? So they can't tell if you're a nurse or a firefighter or anything like that. So that's another way to kind of instantly establish a lot of credibility.
Yeah, and another thing, if you buy the shoes yourself, you wear the shoes, you take some pictures with you in the park, maybe you take a quick video, you can use that video for retargeting and give them a discount coupon code. The retargeting and using a video that actually shows the product and says, hey, you forgot to complete your purchase. I thought maybe I'd show you what the shoes look like. And you got a crazy little video. The other thing for retargeting and for selling the shoes is a simple unboxing video. You show them what the box looks like. You don't even have to have your face in there. I just bought a product, it was last year. It was a really cool product. And the guy just said, hey, I just bought this thing and thought I'd check it out. And it just shows his hands and the item. And he just peels the lid off and you can pull out the shoe and you can say, hey, you know, badass dad, and you know, just ordered these, they're awesome, I'm gonna check them out, and you just show them off a little bit. You can do it all yourself. Very, very simple. Retargeting and for ads, those kinds of videos do really well and really powerful when it comes to retargeting. Okay, how many spots are available and what's the deadline? I have no idea. We haven't gone that far down the road. Gelowitz, what is the deadline and how many spots are available?
How many spots are available? Well, we have room. I've talked to the hotels that we usually deal with, and we've got room for about 35 people. And you know, we have some of our members that are at every one of our events, so we probably have 15 or 20 spots available right now, and we have the option to get a slightly bigger room if we need to expand it from there. But so right now you've got 15 or 20 spots, and the deadline is going to probably be the end of the month for that pricing, because I have to confirm the rooms and everything. And we're going to have to put the price back up to our normal price of $19.95 by the end of the month.
Okay, that sounds cool. When is the event? July 13th to 15th. And let's see, let's try and get through a few of these. How do you go about getting other testimonials for people? Craigslist. If you want to get more advanced, Craigslist, tell people to come by and, you know, you'll give them a free product. You say, get a badass dad and get them to come by, give them a product. People love freebies. They just have to tell you what they think, snap a picture, done. Somebody was saying, hey, can you show us an image of a badass dad or something? Why don't we build that campaign live tomorrow? I was going to do one live. Why not use one of the graphics that I'm going to be giving you guys so that you'll be able to see the page. We'll provide you the graphics. You'll be able to duplicate it. It'll look awesome. We'll have some fun tomorrow with that. Okay, let's see. How many hours in the event? Our events are ridiculous. We start at 8 a.m. I think every day, and we go until midnight. And on occasion, we go until midnight. It's not a social session where we go until start at 9 in the morning and we end at 4 in the afternoon and we do a fancy dinner and then we go and socialize. Screw that. We start at 8 a.m. We take as short of breaks as possible and we go every night until midnight. Some people are in the room until 2 a.m. You can sleep when you get home. We're there to work, and it does take work to set up exactly what we teach our coaching students. So if you think it's a social event, you might as well just stay home. Okay. What do you mean by giving the sales page template? Well, we're going to give you the components so that you can build. You're going to get this template next week, and I'm going to show you how to build out a sales page. with the designs that we're going to be giving you. I'm going to show you how we build this thing tomorrow. Okay. Is there an option for video or streaming? No, we don't record that. We don't want the information getting out. We actually have everybody agree to non-disclosure. Before the event starts, everybody has to be in agreement that they're not going to show our stuff out there. And if we get videos, it just leaks, the streaming leaks. We always do up a workbook. And let's see. Will I get those happy customer images for all the products? No, you will not. We do not like to give away our testimonial products. If you come to Vancouver, we show you how we have fun there. Takes us about a half hour to 45 minutes. Everybody runs around. You pass something. We got all the products will be there. You just pick one up, pass it to somebody, snap a shot, boom. You make all your own pictures, ask them what they think, write it down. You're going to build your page. In Vancouver, we do all of that. Who to target for slip-ons? We just do regular targeting for females. They recognize those slip-ons and they like them. How are the sneakers working out for you? I got a complaint that they were washed out. That could be a misprint. On occasion it's going to happen. Our return rate for Pillow Profits products is extremely low. On occasion you're going to get that problem. I know, Adam, if there's a problem with a print, you're going to be taken care of right away. That's not an issue. Okay. Okay. Do you offer gift vouchers for customers to send photos? No, we don't offer the enticements. We might give somebody a free product on Craigslist for family and friends to get those things quick, or take the shots of yourself wearing the shoes. You don't have to spend any money. Try and not spend the money. You'll be much happier.
We do a couple of different things on that. We do, on the thank you page, we encourage them to go back to the Facebook feed that they got their product from and have them comment on what they just purchased, whether it was like, for this campaign you're seeing right here, whether they purchased the hoodie or the shirt, the long sleeve, or if they just purchased their runners or boots or whatever. We encourage them to go back to the news feed. And then when they receive their product, we follow up with another email after the delivery time, and we ask them if they, like the product, if it arrived when, in time, if they could send us a photo and send us a picture of them wearing the shoes, and just give us their honest feedback. And it's only a percentage of people that actually do follow that up with a photo or whatever. But when you do a large volume, a small percentage ends up being a lot of pictures coming back. So, you only need 8 pictures to have a fully developed page with credibility for that product. So you don't have to sell that many to get 8 coming back. And that's without asking or offering some sort of deal for the photo. That's what we do, and it has always worked really, really well.
Excellent. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to be doing this demonstration live as we build the site out tomorrow, a sales page. I'm going to get our designer to make a quick video because I see this question popping up. How do we actually edit the designs or the templates, the ad templates, PSDs that we get from Photoshop? How do we work with those? Seeing we're dealing with a very specific design for a sales page tomorrow, I'll get our designer to make a quick video to show you how the dimensions, the size, how he puts them together. So it'll even give you a little bit of a Photoshop tutorial in dealing with this. So yeah, it'll help you because it's really going to take us from the start to the finish. And I'll get Dan, to another one of our awesome workers, to, well, he's all right. I don't know why I said that. He's borderline okay. Most of the time, I can't even stand the guy, but he's borderline okay. He's going to make a quick video and show us how to add the products to Shopify. I'll deal with the sales page, and we'll get our designer to deal with the art. So you'll be able to see a campaign from start to finish. We'll get that done for you tomorrow. Okay. Let's see. We're going to be dealing with the landing page tomorrow. We're going to try and get that one done. Let's see. Got my first sale on pillowcases today. That's Byron. That is fantastic. You keep going. When you find traction, you just keep pursuing that. Okay, I'm very new to e-commerce. Is this event right for a beginner? Oh, it absolutely is. I'll tell you, we've had a couple of beginners. We've had people that have had zero success. We've had one guy who spent well over $100,000 in training and coaching, and as far as I know, he virtually sold nothing. He came to the event, and his sales were, I don't know, maybe $40,000 after the first week. He's really doing a great job. Okay. Okay, for the guy who keeps repeating, what do you mean by giving a sales page template? This is ClickFunnels. We're going to give you a template so that you can build products for Pillow Profits. For any product you want, we're going to give you this template. If you run ClickFunnels, that's great. If not, make your Shopify page look as awesome as possible. Okay, Vancouver's a gorgeous place, absolutely. T-shirts are really cheap. Where do you get those? We're not talking here about T-shirts, unfortunately. We have a supplier, but our T-shirts, there is a massive saturation in the T-shirt market. Everybody wants to do T-shirts. There is very little saturation. There's very little competition when it comes to running shoes. What have we sold the most of? Well, $3.5 million of nothing but running shoes in the last 45 days. I would focus on the running shoes. They're hot. Do I need to get any kind of experience to attend your training? No, we add you to a group and we show you exactly what you need. A couple pieces of magic software that you'll need, but we help you with everything, so don't worry about that. I'm in, see you in Vancouver. Harvey, that is absolutely awesome. Okay, let me see. I used to live there, now I'm in New Mexico. Hey, it's a quick flight from New Mexico to Vancouver. Haven't been to Vancouver in 40 years, absolutely beautiful, friendly, you're going to absolutely love it. Let's see. I'm going to take 2 more questions and then we're going to wrap up. I'm in Toronto. Do I need to attend this? This is $1,497 instead of $5,000 a day in coaching. It's a quick flight from Toronto anywhere in the U.S. We get people who come to our live events. You know, they'll come from South Africa. If you really want to do this, all I can say is this is exactly what we teach our one-on-one coaching. You're going to get that for $1,497. I'm not much of a salesman, but you know, I could try and bend your arm or whatever, but if you come, great. If you don't, that's all right too. We're not here to pressure anyone. This is just an opportunity. Okay. Let me see. What have we got? You need a passport? Yeah, that's why we want to get people, you know, acting real quick. You can get a quick passport. You pay a little bit extra for it, but I think it's done like in a week or 2 or something. You definitely will need a passport. Probably not to come into Canada, but to get back home, you probably will. Okay, let me see. Let me see. We will be dealing with, you know, how to handle returns. Yeah, that'll be covered in Vancouver, the whole structure. When you leave Vancouver, that is the complete system, and it is fully automated. All you have to do is put your products up and run ads. Let's see. Fantastic shoes. Let's see. What have we got? I love the watermelon head. That is fantastic. That's going to be it for questions. We probably have like 800 questions on here. I wish we could get to all of them. But we're going to be ready for tomorrow. We're going to do the Q&A, and we're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to see us build things from start to finish. So, Adam, anything that you want to say before we wrap up?
Yeah, just thank you for kind of sharing these nuggets here today. And also, we're not done, guys. Like, we're going to continually be training into the future. And I saw a lot of people asking, like, are you guys coming out with any more new products? Well, you guys should know me by now. I'm always going to be putting you guys right on the cutting edge of everything. That's what Pillow Profits is built on, to put you ahead of the entire market. I mean, we have amazing products coming, and it's going to be like Christmas this summer. I'm not even kidding. Like, I can't even contain myself how excited I am for the products coming up. So we're just going to totally flip the industry right on its head. And you guys are all, if you're a Pillow Profits member, not only are you guys going to be getting great information, great access to training, and my top sellers, Dwight and Ken here, I'm going to put you in a position to have the hottest products on the market. That's all I do. I'm up here at 6, 7 in the morning working like 18-hour days because I want to stay ahead of everybody. That's my job, is to put you guys in the best position for success all the time. And you know, you can't sleep when you're trying to do that. You snooze, you lose in internet marketing, right? So that's what we're about. We're going to put you and give you the competitive advantage that you need in the market, and you start applying some of these selling tactics, you're going to have a lot of success. So the other thing I want to mention about this event is actually something that Dwight and Ken, they have their own coaching students. I've met all of them, as they said. I was in Vancouver with them. I've met their exclusive coaching students that they work with extremely closely. So that's why we're just going to be having a few spots here to kind of bring in Pillow Profits members. But they have like their own super exclusive group that they work on. And because we're kind of getting so slammed with the customer support, I kind of asked them, you know, is there any way that you can expand the spots a little bit? Because I know there's a lot of people on Pillow Profits that want to learn these tactics. So really appreciate them kind of opening up that opportunity. But whether you guys can make it to Vancouver or not, like we're going to be here, and we're going to be showing you what's going on, how do we do it, and also get ready for like some crazy new products. Like we're gonna go flip the whole industry on its side with the things that we're about to do, just if you're a Pillow Profits member. So I thank you guys so much for kind of coming in and hanging out with us the last 3 days. And we're going to kind of go even more in depth with some of the things that Ken has planned here over the next couple of trainings.
Cool. And I just want to add that the webinar tomorrow is at the same time. Use the same webinar link. I just added an extra day to the webinar, so it would queue up for tomorrow at the same time. So if anybody wants to be there for the live template modification and the template modification, yeah, that's me doing private coaching in my house. That's how we do it. You sit there and work, and I'm the coach cheering you on. Anyway, tomorrow the live setup of the template and the Q&A. We're going to do a whole hour of Q&A. So whatever Ken does in setting up, whatever Ken does in setting up the template, we're going to add an hour to the question and answer. So that's what you're going to get tomorrow. And no, we don't have any fun in what we do. So anyway.
How much did they do in that day, Gallowitz?
What's that?
What was their total sales for that one day?
$16,004.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, Gallowitz?
No, that's it. So It is 2 o'clock Pacific tomorrow. So see you guys on the call tomorrow, and we're going to have some fun.
Okay, take care, everyone.
Thanks, Adam. Talk to you soon. Bye.
See you guys.